Here, Arthur, showcasing my Blackwing deck profile from my friend's channel. So let's get right into it.
Hey, this is Tyler. Here we go.
I play one Blizzard. Back in the day, I used to play 2 to 3 of this guy, but with the new Blackwings that came out a couple years ago, a year ago, you only need to play one because you can just search it when you need it. I like to take our Tornado. He's a 4 you can grab off of 4 Strix, and he's like a Blizzard, but vice versa. He lets you grab a tuner. Blizzard lets you grab any card, but this card specifically lets you grab a tuner.
Do you like this ratio, the 1-in-1?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Right now, I wouldn't play another Blizzard. There's not enough room in your extra deck to play multiple 6s.
Gotcha.
I play one Panaka. Tyler disagrees. He thinks I should play 2 of this card, but it's a brick card. You never want to see more than one, and a lot of the times he's in there. You want to also have him in the deck to get him out with Sure if you resolve Sure's effect. He's like the new Sure target instead of Vayu. One Zephyros.
That's an ultra.
I know. It's the best Blackwing ever. I played 2 copies of Shura. With Pendulum dying down, I upped Shura to 2. The best decks are playing Exceeds, and even the Pendulum decks summon fusions and whatnot. So Shura beats over stuff with this card, 3 Kalut, aka Honest for Blackwings.
How do you play that card? That card sucks.
Yeah, no, this card's garbage.
Shit,
you never want to draw that card or search that card.
Garbage.
I play one Gladius because you have to. When you open Panaka, when you don't want to, and you have a Whirlwind, you have this card to search. If you hard draw it, you can banish it for a lure or still make plays. If you have a Gale in this, it's free Nathung, and he's Inherit. And then I play 10 Inherit special summons in the deck. The 1 Orochi, the 3 Chris.
Why 3 Chris?
It's really good against Ritual Beasts. No, I'm just kidding. You want to see this card. He's the high attack Blackwing. And then you play 3 Bora, and then you also play 3 Gale. So that's the 10 Inherit
Why
special
3
summons.
Gale? It's awful.
This card was at 1 at one point. You have to play 3 because Konami put it to 3. And they had it at... Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
It was at 1 at one point. And Spicy Tech is Dark Arm.
Why'd you play 3 of that?
It's at 1. I used to hate this card. I used to think this card sucks. Especially when Allura was at 1 and when it was at 1. Even when it was at 2, this card still sucked. But now, like, I built this deck to go second. I barely play any trap cards.
So what do you do if you face another deck that likes to go second? You like hope to win the die roll. Like,
Yes,
okay, you go
pretty
first.
much. If I built this deck to when I lose the when I lose the die roll, whatever. You don't play real decks. But,
I don't. I kick your ass.
for spells, I play one Book of Moon. Everybody else is playing it too, so I've been on this bandwagon before people started putting it back in their deck. I like Book of Moon and Blackwings, either in the main deck or side deck.
Best neg 1 in the game.
Yeah, right. Best neg 1 to +1 because you out there board. 39 cards. It's mandatory in this deck. Raigeki and 2 Dark Hole for removal of the stupid
So
Zodiacs.
no Kaijus either?
No Kaijus. I don't like Kaijus. I did, but DDD's not a deck as potent as Zodiac, and you don't need a Kaiju Zodiac. You need a Dark Hole there board.
That stung there for me to hear that.
2 Instant Fusion to make Northern plays.
Not even Ultra.
I know, but this
Disgusting.
card's amazing in this deck because when they stop your normal summon and you Instant Fusion Northern back, you're not even going to make an Exceed. You just need that Blackwing on the field to go special, and keep your plays going.
It's even better with Panaka.
Not even a super
It's
new
even
sense.
better with Panaka.
Shit.
I also like 2 Chalices because this card, if you decide, if you lose the die roll and they tell you to go first, is also a trap card, and it's typically in because you're going second, and it serves as an instant breakthrough instead of.
What do you think of Fiendish Chain?
No, I don't like Fiendish Chain. This is faster than Fiendish Chain, and in the situation where you have a low attack Blackwing in your hand, and you have a Whirlwind, you can increase the Blackwing's attack to search whatever you really need.
That's actually so legit.
So
I didn't know
that
that.
can come up. Yeah. 2 Twin Twisters for going second, spot removal of their back row, and then just try to kill them or relieve the pressure that they applied on board. 3 Allure, because for whatever reason, Konami thinks this card should be at 3.
Sure.
Hey, I agree
Same
with
goes
it.
for this broken card. When you open this card, you should win the duel. This card's really good. As long as it resolves twice, like if you could make this card stick, you should win. Because that's your advantage. And then for the 2 traps I played for going second are Emptiness and Compulse.
So no Solemns?
No Solemns, because this can answer a board or stop them from making a board. And then typically...
That card's just unfair.
Yeah, this card's unfair, and like if you break their board and flip an Emptiness, it's strong. So
Now, just for Tyler's sake, explain what that card does.
No, the card says you can't play
It wins the game. For some reason, Konami thinks it's
My
And
extra
for some reason, Tyler's the only one in this room that doesn't have one right now.
My extra deck isn't what I want it to be. I'm missing a couple cards, and I'll tell you what the changes would be. So I play an Armor Master. He's typically like if there's that chance you open Panaka Whirlwind and you don't want to make Nathung and you want to burn a Synchro, he's the Synchro I go into. And sometimes decks have to make a play to out this card, so you bait them with this card to make so they can make a play, and then you make what you were really going to initially do.
Yeah.
So Armor Master serves a couple different purposes. Rakuri, he's
cool.
He's pretty much my favorite. Second to the Thung. Blowing up cards on your opponent's side of the field once per turn is amazing. The Thung is probably the best synchro to ever help Blackwings because he's a 6 that you can make off a Blizzard, which is typically how I like to make him. And when you do that play and you have a whirl, when you search a Roshi and you can go into Nathung to bring him back, or if you had made these guys earlier, you could just bring him back with Hawkjo. Shidori gets huge, and when he dies, you bring back these.
What's the biggest you've ever made them?
5,000.
Nice.
That's without Kalu.
oh, shit.
This is my ghetto Utopia package right now. Since I don't have the Utopia package, I just make this guy to bring back an Assault, and then instantly synchro into this because when he becomes
one
a tuner.
jackass at the wizard that to me.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because this is bigger than Utopia, but it doesn't have the negate or grave effects, but that's irrelevant because when you're hitting them with 6,000, it should be game, plus Kalut's.
Yep,
And
I
then
remember.
I play a Black Rose and a Scrap Dragon. I want this to be a Crystal Wing, but I'm waiting for it to go
How
down
would you
in
bring it
price.
out? How would you bring out the Crystal Wing?
Um,
Is there a level 1 tuner?
Yeah, a Roshi. So a Roshi
Oh, okay.
plus
Oh,
any
yeah,
other
it's level
7s
one.
is
Oops.
a free level 8.
Sorry,
That's why
I
I
don't-
play the Scrap
I
Dragon.
bet I don't touch that deck,
And
so.
People always forget about Black Rose. It's the funniest thing to Black Rose somebody. They're like, oh shit,
charity's
that's a
west.
I forgot that's a card. For
Instant
4s,
Fusion Ghost Ogre.
you have to play 4 Strix. If you're playing Blackwings, you have to play 4 Strix and Zero Fiend and Diamondare because this is 2 Wing Beasts and this is probably the best Exceed that's
Best rank 4.
Yeah,
in the
best
game.
rank 4 outside of
I want to say,
Exotan.
I want to say in the game. Let's say
Yeah.
for
cards that
for
aren't
wing
banned.
beats.
Illegal.
This is
Best
a
illegal
walking
rank 4.
skill drain that you control. Diamondare can pop your other Blackwings, so if he sticks, you can pop 2 cards. So you pop another Blackwing first and pop their card, and then you pop himself. So you get a lot of value off of this. This makes it so when you Whirlwind Search, you can keep your plays going. Sometimes you can make him first turn, especially when you side deck into Icarus Attack. These 2 cards are good, and then this card's good too with Icarus Attack. So after you use its
Dispel.
effect, it's free fodder.
Yeah.
And then I like Giant Hand. You could play Karagorgon. You could play.
And so he can be
Flasia.
literally any Xyz.
Yeah, this could be any rank 4 you want, or another synchro, like if you want to play Trish, and then I'm done.
And Norden because it's Norden.
Yeah,
Would
my
you
side
play-
deck isn't in sleeves, so I don't feel like presenting.
Would
it
you
right
play
now.
a rank 3?
I thought about playing Levier and playing like Cards of Black Feathers, or not playing Cards of Black Feathers and still playing Levier, but it doesn't come up enough in testing to where it's relevant to have it. I'd rather have more options in synchros.
So why Blackwing? Do you think it's a good meta call? Do you just like the deck? Or?
I like the deck, but I like the deck. I've always played it, but I don't think it's a good meta call. I think Zood. We're in a tier 0 format. Where there's more decks to play and fight against, you have a better chance of playing this deck. That's when you see more Rogue. But when the top 16 of YCS is 14 Zoo and 2 Pure and 4 Nud, you know that if you're either playing Zodiac or you're gonna something's wrong.
Give us a goddamn ban list.
Yeah, it's like even if you open like the trump cards to beat the deck, like if you can open a Raigeki Dark Hole and even like Raigeki Dark Hole Instant Fusion, and you could still lose the game. Like if you open
Yeah,
one of
that's
these,
what this game
it
has
sucks.
become right now.
Yeah, like even if you Dark
Alright.
Hole Zoo and you have Instant Fusion or whatever, then they just obliterate you next turn because they comboed you first turn to put the rats back in their deck to draw the rats and make the combo again. So
All right, thank you, man. I
Good to
appreciate
give Rogue hope.
Yeah.
Rogue.
All right, thank you, man. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to my own channel, Athanasios1, and shout out to my boys Nelson and Tyler.
From Team Starlight.
Team Starlight all day.
Thank you. Signing out.